Hello and welcome to the next installment of Jack's Mac. I installed GarageBand recently on my iOS device and I had a badge count of 19 right out of the gate. Last I checked, I was not being commissioned to make a 19-track album for anyone, so I wasn't sure where this number was coming from. I opened up GarageBand and it was not obvious at all where this 19 was coming from. Kind of got me going down the rabbit hole of other apps that have given me confusing badge count numbers. The two that I can think of right off the bat, Mail and Messages. I've gotten unread notifications for things I could not find. So today I'm going to give you one tip on how to figure out where the badge count's coming from in Mail if it's not obvious, and where the badge count's coming from in Messages if it's not obvious. And I'll show you how I finally found where that number was coming from in GarageBand. Here we go. So let's start with Mail. You can see in my inbox here, I have one message that's read, one message that's unread. If you've got an inbox full of messages that, as far as you can tell, you've read everything, but you're getting that badge count, then you're going to want to find that unread message. That's not always easy to do. The easiest way to try to get to that message is there's actually a little button on the bottom left, and that's a filter button. If you tap that, you're going to find that it defaults to unread. At least mine's defaulting to unread. And now the only messages that I can see are the ones that are unread or marked as unread. You can actually then tap filtered by and select a number of different ways that you can filter the messages in your inbox. But we only want the unread now, so we'll leave it as is. And now we've got that elusive message that we could not find. Tap that. Now everything is read. The badge count will go away. That's the one almost tried and true method of lowering your badge count in Mail. There could be a number of reasons. This will not always work. Depends on server, depends on rules on your computer or any other client that you're using to receive mail in that account. But for this purpose, that is one way just on the iOS device how to get that badge count down. Let's move on to Messages. Okay, in Messages, there is no way to filter unread messages. So if you've got a lot of messages that all look read and there's one in there that isn't read, it could take a lot to find that one message, and you may never find it. So the trick that I use is, when you're outside of the app, activate Siri. Read unread text messages. Unfortunately, for the purpose of this video, when I do want an unread text messages, I don't have one. But that's what it would do. And then it would read it back to you, and then it will be marked as read. And that's how you get rid of the mysterious badge count in Messages. Now we go to the app that started it all. This is GarageBand with its badge count of 9. If you open up GarageBand, you don't see anything obvious in terms of what is creating that badge count. The only way you're going to reveal the source of the badge count is by creating a new song, and you're going to see now in Sound Library. Now, what made this difficult for me was when it opened up, it went to this, still not showing me any badge count. So I was still kind of confused where this was coming from. Finally, I scrolled through, and there's Sound Library with its badge count of 9. So if I pop that open, you'll see these in red. Those are the ones that are creating the badge count. If I tap one and I close out of it, it's gone away. It's not red anymore. I go out and now my badge count is down to 8. You'd have to do that for all of them. And that's how you get rid of the badge count in GarageBand and where it's coming from. If this helps you, go ahead and give the video a like. If you want to see what I come up with next week, go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you then. Thank you very much. Bye.